defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision why I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Gillette Stadium.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, funky, bringing, cause I wake up on time. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Five. Torpedo!
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
On second down, it's May. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Five. Can.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
42-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Oh, man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
May to the air once more. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's May again. On the move left. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Overcaught him in a flash, and he lost the football. The defense has it. Inside the 40. Still going. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up first and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down, at least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
Set hut, black shot. Blue 32. Claw 10, black ultra. White. Hut.
Here's Luck. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's got it at the 3, and he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed, touchdown Tigers. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The extra point, up and good. And the visitors have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's May. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Keyshawn Boutte, touchdown Patriots.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready?
We'll go play action with Love. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Real green. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down to the right.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Five. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
And the Patriots,
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go.
What's up?
Throwing now is May. Oh, the ball comes out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in as they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
What's up?
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they come up to face third and 5.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Hey, let's push it in here, baby. Crazy.
To throw is May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New England. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich of these, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Tigers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready up. Pause red. Set cut. Green, yellow, 43.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. 45. Right. Black shot. Blue striker. Check, huh?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 6.
Let's go now. Red. Slide through. Blaster. 6. Drill green. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Now a shot here deep middle. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
White. Shot. 17. Smash. Red. Hut.
On 4th down, Love. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Where was that? Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five.
Throwing is May. Rolling to the left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Quick throw here is complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, Patriots. certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Their own 39-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get ready. 53. Black shot. Rail, yellow. 6, mega. Hut.
Throwing is low. Throw to the right side. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, 10 black. Red, 52. Blue, black. You, yellow. Black ultra. Ready?
To throw is low. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready. Blue, 32. White, white. Red, cycle. Smash, red. Eagle, blue. Blue, striker. Set, hunt.
To throw is Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
60 red, claws red. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he will get into the end zone. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Brooklyn. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Tigers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On On 1st and 10, here's May. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Love to throw on 1st and 10. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down, it's Love. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Black shot. 6, Madden. Yellow blue. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Set, hut. Black 40, blue striker. Strike, white. Go pink.
In motion, it's Golden.
Fly blue. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is brought in to the goal line and in. Christian Watson, touchdown Tigers. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, They don't have time for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. Being so valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. New England going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Here's May again. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
May to the air once more. And he's in. Tayshaun Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Red. Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Steel, black. Drill green. Blaster, stick. Set, huh?
Love to throw it on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go. Black Ultra. 10 black.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down. From 29, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Blue 30. Eagle blue. Slide blue. Pause red. Blue stripe. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and 1.
Red, red. 6, Madden. Red, yellow. Blue, yellow.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And now it's fourth down. The Tigers line up for the punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Rattle gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, here goes up. Hey, what's up?
A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On second down, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Throwing on third down is May. His throw left side is complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Five.
On play action, here's May. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New England.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. In motion, Reed. On first and 10, here's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
On the double.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Blue striker. Black shot. Blue. Hut.
Now Love. Back complete to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down. In motion, it's Golden. Love to throw on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Red 38. Cluster 6.
On second down, Love. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go, set. Blue 32.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Slide through. Smack, red. Field, black. Ready.
On fourth down, Love. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Hey, here we go, throw. Hey, what's up? Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Holland Oliver in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
To throw is May. Short pass caught by Henry, tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
On 2nd down, here's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Hey, 5.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Patriots will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Edo blue. Let's go. Ready.
To throw is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Lucas Van Ness working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Throwing is May. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Micah Parsons. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set punt. 45. White. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
On the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer.
Here's Willis. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's the gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Let's go now.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. One thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Hey, here we go, throw. Yep. Hey, what's that?
On the handoff to Henderson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hey, what's that?
Again, it's Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New England.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here goes that.
Once more, it's Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll be taken down well short of the first down, gain of about 4. And it brings up fourth down. On now is Andres Forregales for the field goal try. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Come on, set! Cougar 19! Hurt!
In motion, Reed.
Cup 19! Cup 19! 18 Rattler, 18 Rap, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Willis now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart plays to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Check! 5 in.
To throw, here's Willis. That's caught by Golden, right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
60 Bobcat! Panther 11!
Now Willis. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over.
yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Yeah. Clears out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This fire air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.